Lesson 123.
보니까 소스, howtostudykorean.com.
Below is a list of vocabularies to be used in this lesson. Nouns.
양심,
Means conscience.
문구,
Means stationary.
이성,
Means one's reason intellect had.
고인,
Means the dead the deceased.
육아,
Means price of oil.
원동력,
Means driving force.
저자,
Means writer author.
어김,
Means breach violation failure. Verbs.
겹치다,
Means overlap with coincide with.
염색하다,
Means dye your hair.
연애하다,
Means go out with.
다짐하다,
Means to promise do something for sure.
낮추다,
Means lower drop reduce.
좌우하다,
Means influence affect sway.
행진하다,
Means march parade.
구축하다,
Means construct.
발산하다,
Means radiate emit give off.
검증하다,
Means verify.
규명하다,
Means investigate. Adjectives.
서운하다,
Means hurt sad about something.
진지하다,
Means serious earnest.
획기적이다,
Means groundbreaking.
근본적이다,
Means fundamental.
활달하다,
Means active.
완연하다,
Means definite obvious clear.
가늘다,
Means thin fine. Adverbs and other words.
금방,
Means soon shortly any minute.
어김없이,
Means without fail.
도저히,
Means stresses a.
을 수 없다,
Sentence. Introduction. In this lesson, you will continue to learn about grammatical principles that contain.
보다,
In this lesson, you will specifically learn about the grammatical principle.
보니까,
Let's get started. Full stop. Full stop. Now that I have done, having done.
보니까,
In lesson 81, you learned how to add
으니까,
between two clauses. This grammatical principle is essentially the same as that, but with the addition of
보다,
before.
으니까,
I probably could have included it in the explanation given in lesson 81, but
보니까,
is usually taught as a separate grammatical principle, so I decided to introduce it in a separate lesson. Its meaning and usage is quite simple. One thing I want to recognize is that the word
보다,
in this case is not to see. Notice that in the previous two lessons you learned grammatical principles that were connected like this, tilde.
다가보면 다가보니,
Used like that, you should be able to recognize that the word
보다,
is to see. The verb before
다가,
is not physically connected to the word.
보다,
However, in this lesson, you should recognize that we are connecting
보다,
to the preceding verb using. Remember from lesson 32 that this has the meaning of to try to attempt. Therefore, the meaning that this entire grammatical principle expresses is not related to seeing reflecting as it was in the previous two lessons. Rather, the meaning is related to attempting trying an action. You should remember from lesson 81 that the meaning of
으니까,
is something like because, or now that I have, by using
으니까,
and.
보다,
We combine their meanings to have the meaning that, now that one has tried attempted the first in action, he/she realizes or can state assert the second clause. Let's look at a simple example.
아이폰을 써보니까 다른 핸드폰을 사용할 수 없다.
Now that I've used an iPhone, I realize that I can't use another phone, or having tried using the iPhone, I can no longer use another phone. The meaning usage is fairly simple, mainly because you should already be familiar with using
으니까,
by this point. At this point, I feel that all I can do to help you understand this better is provide you with a bunch of original example sentences applying this grammatical principle. Here you go.
외국에서 생활해 보니까 내가 한국 사람이라는 게 너무 자랑스러웠다.
Now that I've tried attempted living in a foreign country, I know that, I can assert that, I realize that, I am very proud to be Korean.
밤을 새워 보니까 잠을 자는 것이 얼마나 중요한지 깨달았다.
Now that I've attempted to stay up all night, I realized how important sleep is, or having tried staying up all night, I realized how important sleep is.
한번 머리를 염색해 보니까 염색이 생각만큼 간단하지 않다는 걸 알게 됐다.
Now that I have attempted to dye my hair, I realize can assert that doing so is not as simple as one thinks.
연애를 한번 해 보니까 남자들을 더 잘 이해하게 되었다.
Now that I have attempted having a boyfriend, I became able to understand men better. 10.
키로 마라톤을 뛰어 보니까 뭐든지 할 수 있다는 자신감이 생겼다.
Now that I have attempted running a 10-kilometer race, I have the confidence to do anything.
대학생이 되어 보니까 고등학교 생활이 얼마나 좋았는지 느낄 수 있었다.
Now that I have been a university student, I can realize, how good my high school life was.
과학 공부를 해 보니까 많은 과학 서적 내용이 검증이 필요하다는 걸 알게 됐다.
Having studied science, I now know that the material in science books require a lot of verification. Just one quick thing before we finish. This grammatical principle can also be written said as.
보니.
However, I feel that it is more common as.
보니까.
That's it for this lesson. For more info, please visit howtostudykorean.com.